Okay, so this is what the immigrant extremists want. And this is how the migrants and the ethnic British feel about it.
If I am in this country and I cannot abide by the law of this country, I think I should be deported as well. Why do you come to a country, you know the rules, you know the regulations, especially when you come illegally, you know everything is on the book. If you cannot follow that, if you're not okay with UK being a Christian country, maybe go to a Muslim country then.
Yeah.
There are many.
I'm a legal immigrant from South Korea to the UK, and I don't go around wanting the UK to be like South Korea. There are 50 Muslim countries around the world. Why the fuck would you come to the UK if you wanted to live under Sharia law? It's because the United Kingdom is such a great country that people from all around the world work their asses off to come here legally. You know, my mum loves everything British so much. She's like, this is good because it's British. This strawberry is Britishy strawberry, so it's a very good strawberry. Today, we're gonna have noodle with strawberry. Actually, I live in Scotland, and when there's a football match on, or a rugby match, I would support Scotland over South Korea, because this is a country that I grew up in and that I love.
Some people just have audacity, because I don't know where you order your audacity from. How can you go to someone else's country? After a while, you start telling the country that you need them to switch to your own belief, the law that you practice in the country that you migrated from. It's like coming to my house, I accommodate you in my house, then the next minute you're telling me that you don't like how I do this or I do that. I need to do it your own way in my house. How does that work? If you don't like it, don't like how the women dress, how the women laugh, or whatever it is that you feel like you don't like, go to a country that practices your belief and the kind of law that you are okay with, and stay there. Or better still, go back to your country. It's not that hard. Don't come and be dishing out rules and audacity in someone else's country. You will have audacity.
Now, explain something to me. Why some people want the Sharia law in the UK when you have the same Sharia law in your own country? You can go back to your own country and live under the Sharia law. But why do you scream Sharia law in the UK? The UK don't want Sharia law, so stop it. No one wants the Sharia law in the UK. So I do not understand when they keep shouting, oh, Sharia law in the UK. Shut up. No one wants it. You want Sharia law, go back to your own country. Simple as that. Yeah? Unbelievable.
They migrated to the UK, leaving their Sharia law countries, seeking asylum, and now they are in the streets of the UK calling for Sharia in the UK. What is Sharia law? What does it mean? It means that you have to be governed by the holy laws of their texts, the Quran and the Hadiths. It is no separation of church and state. It's a plethora of blasphemy laws, where if you leave the religion, the penalty is death. It says that women have half of a brain, and in a court of law, their testimony doesn't count because they have half of a brain. Women don't get equal inheritance to men. If a woman is RAPED, it needs to be confirmed by at least 4 witnesses. It permits child marriage because their false prophet, Muhammad, married a 6-year-old girl, Aisha, when he was 53 years old. They think that's okay. You can have multiple wives if you're a man. Men can divorce you, but a woman cannot divorce a man. Wake up, they're not migrating to seek asylum. They're migrating to take over. And we're letting them.
Imam said to me that they were going to replace the UK government and that there would be Sharia law in Britain. I mean, he told me that was their stated goal.
Of course.
And I said, but, you know, the laws that give you the freedom to fight for this in this country, you know, that's what enables you to exist. And you're going to get rid of all of it. And he said, yeah. And I was like, he's like, well, why are you looking at me? He's like, you guys are the idiots. You let this happen. Even they recognized.
Oh, sure.
They know that they're exploiting your laws, your freedoms. They know they're exploiting it in order to obliterate it. And they fully recognize that we're slitting our own throats and they're laughing at us.
Who wants
Sharia law. The Muslims say, me. Who wants to live in Iraq? Not me. Who hates America? All the Muslims put their hand up. Who wants to live in America? Me. You left your Muslim country under Sharia law to move to a Christian country. Only they want to bring the Muslim rulership and Sharia law back into the country. Only they want to bring the laws that destroyed your country into the country that's whole, prosperous, and blessed. If Allah and Sharia is so great, go live under the blessing of Almighty Allah. But for some reason, they want to live under the blessing, prosperity of the Almighty God of the Bible. For some reason, they always want to live in a Christian nation. Why? Christ is King. They like the blessing of the God of the Bible, but they don't like the God of the Bible. They like the blessing, the fruit, the results of Christianity, but they hate Christianity. The reason our nation is blessed is not because of our geographical location. The reason our nation is blessed is because of our spiritual condition. Psalm 33 says, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord.
So what do you think? Let me hear your comments.